Hello and welcome to the Portland Cast. My name is Lila, and I'm your dungeon master and host for this first campaign. We're an all non-binary and female Dungeons and Dragons actual play show, and we're gonna get into a quick introduction of all the characters here. Carolee?
Hi, I'm Carolee, and I play 47.
And next to Carolee is Cheyenne.
Hello, I'm Cheyenne. I play Mealy.
Next to Cheyenne is Star.
Hi, I'm Star, and I play Rhea.
And finally, we have Lindsay.
Hi, I'm Lindsay, and I play Annie.
And again, Kristen is not with us this week, but I will be role playing as Fern. But yeah, let's get into this episode of the Portland Cast. After escaping the hag and her domain and spending a few days in the capital city of Yethasari, you each had some time to collect your thoughts and find a bit of respite in the chaos that has been what is apparently 5 months to you guys. Some of you got upgrades both physically and with weapons. You learned new things about each other and gained a new and unsure friend in 47's artificer Pedoxidum. You gathered yourselves, still mourning the death of your friend, before you made plans to set off to the gorge where a few of you, mostly 47, had been told to go to by your deities, that you'd meet a new friend there. You got supplies in a new cart with 2 new horses and set off. You traveled 3 days on the main road before hitting the Aendel garrison. So, was there anything you guys wanted to roleplay over during your travel to the garrison? You guys had 3 days.
So, Annie, did you ask the horse what their names were?
That was my question.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah. So that's what I have to do, because I am going to wild shape into a draft horse.
Okay. Okay, you wild shape into a horse.
Hi guys, what's up? That's talking to the horses. Because otherwise, everyone else just hears, "Nay!"
The one of the horses just kind of looks at you funny, and the other one is like, hello.
What are your names?
My name is Cash.
What's your name?
My name is Dakota.
Cash and Dakota. That's very not this century, but okay, that's nice for horses. Do you guys like doing what you do?
Yeah, as long as you feed us.
Perfect. We've got plenty of food for you. I just want to make sure that you're all nice and comfortable and stuff. So if you have any problems, then just like nudge me and I'll turn back into a horse to talk to you.
I can kick you, I can't nudge you.
Please don't kick me. You can nudge me with your nose or like you can whinny at me. That's fine.
Okay.
Hey, thanks. She turns back. So this one's Cash and this one's Dakota. They like being fed. And if one of them looks like they're trying to kick me, then stop them.
Okay.
Annie's just like the owner of an Airbnb. If anything's bothering you, just please let me know.
Hey. During your travel, nothing happened, like you weren't attacked or anything. But Rhea, during the second night, you fell asleep and you returned into that same inky black void. And you see the fire dancing in front of you, but it doesn't reach out. It's almost waiting your response.
I thought this was kind of over.
I still control your soul. Why would it be over?
Really? Isn't your part of the deal done too?
No. You
Dead again.
offered your soul. Me. That just doesn't go away.
In exchange to bring someone back to life. Someone that is dead.
Because you broke your part of the deal.
But what does that mean now?
I can give you your precious powers back. Or you can continue to make a perception check for me, Rhea.
Oh, actually, maybe. 21.
As you are in this void, you know it to be dark and expansive. But you kind of notice in this small sound of tearing almost happening in the void. And you kind of look up to where you hear the sound. And you see this small tear that starts to grow until you see this beam of light energy shoot down towards the flame in front of you. And this energy encapsulates the flame. And you can almost hear these screams of this patron that you've been interacting with for years. For just a few moments passes before it changes into a similar light, not flame, but almost angelical. And it's a figure of what looks to be a lioness. Come at the request of your friend Annie. My name is Lou.
Oh, damn. Well, thank you. I'm not quite sure what to do.
I have watched upon you since the death of your friend, the one who worshipped me.
Mm.
But Zedelia's hunger for destruction kept me at bay. But I'm here to help.
How so?
I would like to imbue your natural abilities. Make them more powerful so that you can help your group. And I just ask in return that you don't do evil. And you protect your friends.
Well, that's a better deal than I made last time.
I don't deal in souls. I just provide power.
Can you keep her away from my soul then?
I am starting that process. She too is a very powerful entity. Rest assured, I will secure it for you soon.
Okay. I'll do my best.
When you go back home, I hope there's a surprise waiting for you. And the light of the lion kind of just walks off into the inky black void before you awake on that second morning, or the third morning of travel. Whoever was taking watch, I'd assume Fern was, probably. Fern and Mealy, because they would have tranced. Probably are up now at this point and see you awake.
Good morning.
Yeah. Yeah, good morning. Hi. Morning, it is.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I just spoke to God.
Which one?
We'll talk about it later. It's fine.
Okay.
And over the course of the days, I've also been like reading the familiar book and like trying
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
I think
over
like
the-
yeah.
Over the course of the days, you're slowly learning how to read the arcane scripture. Your abilities have always come naturally to you, so to read about it is strange. You have to learn the language of the arcane and kind of continue forth. But for mechanic's sake, you are now a level 8 sorcerer, and you have whatever feats or ability score improvements you took along the way. So. Anything else anyone wants to do over the last day of travel?
Annie tries to follow up with Rhea on that. She's like, hey, Rhea. Have you heard from anyone yet?
Yeah. Thank you.
What'd you say?
Just working on some stuff. She wasn't super specific, but just that, just to, keep you protected and not do anything evil were basically the rules. And I think I'm okay at both of those things, so.
What about our original plan then? To like murder the Ire and stuff? The solution, as we called it? Is that considered evil? But like, the Ire's also evil. So like, that would us be doing good, right?
I don't know. I don't think it would be. I think at this point, we've just got to see how things play out.
Okay.
But thank you for speaking to your god and your god's girlfriend to speak to me.
Yeah! That's what friends do!
Yeah. Cool. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. And then I'm reading my book.
Okay.
I think Mealy would probably by this point ask the doc if there was anybody named Sophie at the temple. She go at you. Not when they're around, but just kind of like off to the side, of course.
Yeah. You ask, Padak. Well, I don't believe there's anyone at the temple named Sophie. But I also wasn't, particularly well versed with everyone there.
Okay. And she just trots off to go get some breakfast or something, whatever time of day it is.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
47 wants Padak to start working on their Morning Star.
Yeah, he's been doing that over the course of the few days.
Oh, okay, cool.
What kind of improvements do you want on it?
Let me look at it. I would say just more damage, whether that's just more damage.
Okay. Yeah, he starts working through it. He basically imbues it with one of the gems that he got. It will deal an additional 1d8 radiant attack on every attack that you do, as well as it has a +1 to hit and to damage rolls. So basically, anytime you guys stopped, he pulled out that table from his bag and kind of just began working on it. Okay. Is there anything else anyone wants to do?
Can I try and cast Find Familiar?
Yeah, I will say, kind of in that last day of travel, you're on the cart. Go ahead and cast Find Familiar. What are you focusing on? What kind of creation do you want to bring into the world?
I'm honestly focusing just on the energy of Orsa, and then thinking like wings in the background, and that's basically it.
Yeah. You begin focusing on that. And you see that the flame build in your hands. And for a brief second, it changes to this almost dark mist, and then change to a light mist, like fog. And you see kind of flutter out of it a little bat friend. Hello.
Orsa?
Yes. Hello. Hi, Rhea.
Oh, you're back. Is it really you?
Yeah. You asked for me, so I came.
Oh, okay, good. Okay. Well, you disappeared, and I didn't know if you'd come back. And also, there's the whole thing going on right now in my soul. Ugh.
What? I was just confused. I burst into flames, and I didn't know what happened, and I was sent back to the realm I was at before, and it was just all craziness.
Okay. Oh, you're a bat now. That's cool. Okay, cool. Everybody, Orsa's back. Let's all hug Orsa.
Oh, okay. They're a lot bigger than I thought. I remembered. Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, you are a lot smaller, and I don't think you can breathe fire anymore. Sorry.
Oh.
47 skeptical. What is that? That doesn't look like Orsa. Orsa was a dragon, Rhea.
Now they're a bat.
The same Orsa, though?
Yeah,
My friend Orsa?
your friend Orsa.
Okay. 47 goes to Orsa. Holds out a hand.
Kind of flutters into your hand.
Yay!
You kinda
It's
just-
Orsa!
Orsa back. Anything else that you guys are doing in that last day of travel?
Just clarify,
Okay.
you said the also a +1 to attack and to
And damage rolls.
Okay.
Basically, it's a +1 Morning Star now, and also has an additional 1d8 radiant damage to it. Yeah. You guys continue forth, and then around dusk on that third day of travel, you are met with the Aendel garrison. You see, it's kind of built into the side of one of the mountains on the Issel mountain range, and there is large stone walls that kind of go around the entire, basically, cityscape there. And there are guards at the wall as you guys approach, and they're all wearing kind of like armor that has a green either cape or a small cloak on them, and they are either holding a sword, spear, or a crossbow. What do you guys do?
Hi.
Hello. Yes. How can we help?
Hey, we need to get to the other side of the gorge.
I would not enter at night. Or perhaps wait till the morning.
Okay, we can wait till the morning. I mean, it's like a month travel to get to the other side, right?
Well, if you're on foot, yes. But if you have your horses, which I would be very wary of, there are many creatures that live within the gorge. It could take anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks instead.
Guys, we should probably wait till morning to head in, and then try to get through as quick as we can.
Yeah, I think we could probably protect the horses enough to take everything with us.
It'll make it quicker. And if any of us have like spells that can help, try to do that.
Okay.
Let's probably rest here for the night.
If you'd like, there is an inn kind of that way. It's more of a hostel situation. You know, it'd be in kind of like a communal room, basically. But they offer travelers there a space for the night.
Good. Well, thank you.
Yes, just be wary. There was recently an attack here. I'm sure you guys are aware. But be careful. In the gorge, there aren't as many positioned guards along the outposts throughout the gorge.
Could I ask, was the attack on this side of the gorge, or did it happen on the other side of the gorge?
Both, actually. We lost about 20% of our men.
Oh. Do you guys think I should ask to see if he's here? I don't know if he'd be here.
Wait, are these? Should we be talking to these people if they're the ones who lost it? Because then the Ire the ones that lost their people.
No. You were told that the garrison itself lost 20% of its people from the
Okay.
Ire's attacks.
Okay.
And he said, Armir, 47's dad, said that he saw. I literally couldn't think of his name until I said 47's dad, and then I was like, wait a minute. Said that he saw him within the ranks of these guys that were dead. I probably stop and ask before we go. I heard about the attack recently. That's actually why we're here. I had someone who was fighting in the attack, and I came to check on them.
Oh, what was their name?
Lucian. I have reason to believe he didn't survive the attack, so I don't know if you've seen any drow men over here.
I believe there was one, but we found identification. We sent the body to his mother, who lives in Ethasari.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course. Is there anything else I can help with today?
Mealy just goes and whispers to Rhea.
Do you need me to send a message?
Yeah, I might need you to send a message to my mom.
All right.
Also, possibly Runus.
Alrighty. Well, since we're about to rest anyway, what should I say?
Just let her know that if he's not there yet, that we're still gonna look on the other side just in case, because drow people exist. But that they found a drow body with identification, sent it to their family in Yathasari, so she might get him soon. And if she does, don't do anything or take him to the temple. Then maybe tell Runus that he might be expecting my mom.
Sure. And then she does that.
Arnmere?
Okay.
Armir, yeah, not Runus. Sorry,
I
Runus
was
is
wondering.
that
I
bastard.
just. I was like, I don't know why we're telling Runus, but I.
Runus does not need to know anything.
Runus doesn't need to know nothing. No, I get your point though. To the correct people, anyway.
What was the message that you sent over to Armir?
The person we're looking for might have already been sent back. Possibly expect Thelania Azibane to visit.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. You get a message back. Okay, yes, I will keep that in advisement. Have them come to the temple and reach out to Solus. He can help. I'm currently back at the Peregrine Sanctum.
He says, and then blah blah blah.
Okay.
In my
You sent a
voice.
message to my mom again, telling her, okay, ask for Solus.
Yep, I do that.
Okay, yes. Alright. Is Rhea okay? Tell her I love her?
And then I'll use the pearl. Wait, is it a one-time thing with the pearl or just?
Yeah, it's once per long rest.
So yeah, she'll use the pearl in this instant. Letting her know that Rhea's okay. And then telling her that Rhea loves her too.
Okay. Cool. Alrighty, sounds good. You guys do that. You guys sleep in the kind of hostile situation in the inn that's there. And then you guys head off in the morning towards the gorge. Was there anything that you're doing in preparation to do so?
Pulling my new weapon out of the bag of holding.
Okay. You pull out your new flail. I assume you get attuned to it. Go ahead and look up Devotee's Censer. Censer as in Censer. And then you'll be able to use that. I will add it in after the session for you.
Hooray.
Annie is going to go ahead and wild shape into a dire wolf.
Okay. Is this on your way to the gorge, or?
Yeah, like right before we get into the gorge. Right before we
Okay.
start getting into it. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. So yeah, it's about 3 miles from the garrison to the
Okay,
actual
okay, yeah.
gorge.
47 forgot that they wanted Rhea to hit them. Like, they wake up and see Rhea and Amir like, oh my god, Rhea, I forgot! You're supposed to hit me! You can hit
What?
me now! You can hit me now!
Oh yes, remembered when I upgraded them. They wanted you to hit them.
I want to
Oh.
test it out! I haven't been able to test it out!
Alright, let's go stand in a field.
So on your way towards the gorge, Rhea, make an attack roll.
Okay. Firebolts. 15.
You try to hit 47 and nothing happens.
That's so cool!
Nice. Good job, 47.
Yeah, no, it's all Padak this time. I didn't do anything. I just stood here.
Oh, well, I did try. Yes, well, I think we're approaching the gorge. And kind of he points, and you guys see, upon, like, at the base of the mountain range, you see this, like, 100-foot wall. And then there is this large gate in the middle. And there is, like, a dozen different armed guards that patrol the top of it and along the sides of the mountain range. Yeah, you guys approach.
Oh dear.
Hey, Mealy, what's a gorge?
I'm not entirely sure how to.
Basically like a mountain pass.
it's a mountain pass.
Okay. I'm just trying to like prepare in my mind, I was picturing like a giant hole.
I sort of was too, but
Yeah, this
thinking on it
didn't- yeah.
now.
This didn't look like a giant hole to me.
Have you guys ever heard the ancient tale of the last Airbender?
Yeah, I think that was one of the ones that I read.
Well, there's a part in the last Airbender, like early on in the story, where they have to go through a giant gorge, and then the main character of the last Airbender, where there's arguments about how to say his name, says like that they were playing an ancient game, and there were monsters in the gorge then too.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I remember now. I mean, I thought that was a giant hole then too, but that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fern speaks up at this point. It's a long, treacherous road. It's full of monsters. And I really hope we don't get hit by spiders.
It's okay, Fern. I'll protect you from spiders.
I nudge Fern and I say, "Don't worry, I'll eat them for you."
eat them?
I'm trying to get him to smile because that one time that he thought I ate spiders.
He does crack a smile, but it quickly fades. Yeah, you guys approach the door, and before you're even within like 50 feet of the like gate, you hear a shout out from kind of like the top of the gate, a voice. What's your business beyond the gorge?
To get to the other side?
That's so funny.
No, that literally is our business. We're trying to get to the other side of the garrison.
Okay, what awaits you on the other side?
The other side of the gorge?
Another gate?
Okay.
Yes, but like, do you have a city you're going to, or a place that you're going?
My brother was in the attack that happened on the garrison, and we're going to check on him.
Make a persuasion check. Because you're not technically lying.
16 plus 8.
Okay.
Which
Alright. Just approach quickly, or not quickly. Just approach slowly, so we can take a look in the cart first.
okay.
You guys approach. Your cart is kind of inspected. They don't find anything illegal, right?
What
I
are
think
y'all
so.
looking for exactly? Like we're just
To
going
see if you're
into the gorge.
transporting any illegal goods.
Oh. Well, don't look under the cart. Ha! Just kidding.
Or an even better one.
They really are just kidding. Like, we have nothing.
You see he kind of motions and has another one of his men kind of inspect the bottom of the cart.
I believe he was joking, but another good joke might be these guns, and she just pokes at 47's arms.
He face bombs. And
Like
once
a fireball on
once-
myself.
honestly, something I wish I could do sometimes. But after a few minutes, his guards are kind of done inspecting the vehicle. It looks good, Captain. I think they should go through. And he nods. Well, and he kind of yells up, "Open the gate!" And you hear as cranks begin to wind up, and the gate slowly opens, and you can see Padak is kind of like amazed as he's looking at trying to figure out where like the gears for the gate are being located and what they're being used for. He's kind of like making notes in the air, trying to like mentally figure that out. Yeah, you guys are allowed through the gorge entrance. Guys get there, and you guys can see for the first time what the gorge is like. First time for everyone except for Fern. Actually, no, Rhea would have gone through the gorge a few times, so you know what this is. You see what looks to be 100-foot kind of like canyon almost in between two mountains, and there's a very thin layer of water on the very bottom of all of it. and it's very dark. Like the trees overhead cover everything. It's very dark in here. But yeah, you guys continue forth. Annie transforms into a dire wolf. Yeah, you guys have your first day ahead of you in the gorge. Is there anything that you guys are doing?
Are we going fast on the cart or just like walking pace?
That's up to you guys.
Do I perceive anything via hearing or smell that I have advantage on?
Does the dire wolf have advantage on both?
Yes.
Okay, then go ahead and make a perception check.
That is a 9 plus 1. Oh, advantage means I roll twice. Ha ha ha! 12.
For the first bit, no, you don't sense anything. You do, at least immediately around you, but you do, as you're getting kind of further into the gorge, sense the smell of different creatures, both beasts and giant-esque.
Okay.
That's what you're able to discern. I was thinking of the word. Yeah, you don't sense anything immediately around you.
Okay.
And Fern at this point is kind of just looking warily around at everything. Yeah. I would like someone to roll me a d20, please.
I'll
As
do
you guys
it.
begin your travel into the gorge.
I'll do it. I'll be the first getting. Let's go.
Also, you gotta think we're keeping like a steady pace, like a steady cart pace, so it's faster than walking, but still pretty steady.
Mhm. That is not how we roll. That's fine. I'll get it.
I was gonna
Want me to
say
roll
if
one
it's
for you?
not too fast, 47 would be walking in front.
There we go. 16.
Good to know. Thanks.
Mhm.
Guys, continue down. Are you guys keeping a steady pace? Or are you walking? What's going on?
If they're keeping a steady pace with the carriage, can 47 with their abnormal speed keep up with and just like go ahead?
Yeah, you can go ahead and scout ahead if you'd
Scout
like.
ahead, sort of, not like necessarily stealthing, but like just to keep an eye.
Yeah. Make a perception check for me.
That's a nat 1 plus 2, 3.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
47
Yeah,
is
you
really
are-
intrigued by their new Morning Star and
Yeah.
the shiny gem in it.
Yeah. But yeah, during your day's travel, it's eerily quiet here. The only noises that you guys hear are from the forest above you. Kind of similar to the Dura thicket, you guys hear languages being spoken far off. You're not sure what languages they are. I will say that Fern and Mealy notice, kind of as you're getting deeper within the gorge, kind of closer to dusk, you do see as there's like spider webs, kind of similar to the ones that Mealy saw in the swamp, kind of on either smaller cave entrances or on the walls itself.
That's not a good sign. I think at this point I would like to cast. Can I cast Shield of Faith on the horses?
Let me look at it real quick.
This, I can't find anything about 47's vision. I don't remember what Warforged
You have dark vision.
That's what I thought. Okay.
What were you casting on them?
Shield of Faith.
You'd have to upcast it to a second level to be able to get both of them. But you can
That's
do
fine.
that. But know that it only lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay. I'll do it anyway. She's nervous.
You guys all see as she casts a familiar spell to all of you, casts Shield of Faith on the horses. You see they almost kind of glow with a faint purple sheen on them. Yeah. Is there anything you guys are doing as she sees that, or as you guys see her do that?
Can I, because of the superior dark vision, can I like try to see anything that they didn't see, or if we're in danger?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Then 16 plus 4, 20.
Okay. As you guys continue forth, about 5 minutes into her spell, you notice that the spider webs are getting more and more as you guys continue forth. Fern is getting ever more nervous, and kind of wants to set up camp, or get past this and set up camp as soon as possible.
I'll put a hand on his shoulder and be like, we're gonna try to move past this. We can get it over with. And we'll set up camp for the night. Or what time of day is it?
At this point, it's nearly dusk, which makes this part of the gorge almost pitch black. So Annie can't see anything.
I've got a hand on her at all times.
And I'm also like preparing an action in case anything like jumps out at us or something like that.
Okay, what are you preparing?
I am preparing. What am I have one of two, either bite or no, I just have bite. Yep, so bite.
Or are you
Well,
still
at this point, your direwolf form would have transformed back into Annie.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Because at this point, it's been like almost 8 hours of travel.
Okay. I will prepare. I'll prepare a spell. I'll prepare produce flame, like just in case, since it's a cantrip. So I
Okay.
don't-
Okay, yeah, no worries. You begin to kind of conjure a small flame in your hand, just awaiting if anything happens. Are you guys picking up the pace to try to get past this? What's happening?
I would think so. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Maybe also tell the horses, don't be too loud.
Okay.
47 is like, I guess, as we pick up the pace, if we're not picking up too much, because I don't think they can run as fast as a horse. Like knocking any webs away, like
Okay.
if they're in the way.
It's not. It's not to a point where it's in the way of you
Oh.
guys. It's just there's collectively more and more, and you can see
Oh.
as they start to kind of overreach on top
Got it.
of the
Okay.
gorge. Yeah.
Okay, then 47's getting back up the cart then. Okay.
Okay. So you guys all get back on the cart, stop for a quick moment to let 47 up, and are you guys at a running pace with the horses? Okay, I would like somebody to make a stealth check for the horses at disadvantage.
Do we maybe want to Annie have passed without a trace?
Or does Rhea have silence
That's
still?
good point.
Silence.
Or someone had silence, or
That
Okay,
was
that was Runus.
It was Runas who cast it on
I'm
you.
remembering silence for some reason. Okay.
yeah. I'll try casting pass without a trace.
Okay, so the horses have plus 10 to their ability check, and they are normal, just
Oh wait, I have silence.
That's what it was. I
Oh.
knew someone had silence. Yeah.
I was like, it's probably me.
And
yeah.
I can technically do that with. It just says with each creature I choose within 30 feet of me, so I choose everyone.
yeah. So you cast that on everyone, but it's just the horses currently that are making the stealth check. So it's just a straight roll plus 10 because horses don't have anything to their decks.
You said two of them because it's for both of them.
Yes.
That is a 23 and a 14.
Okay, cool. Good to know. You guys continue forth. The normal sound of hooves beating is very muted in this space. You guys continue forth.
We're not
you
casting
guys-
silence on us at all.
Not at this point. You guys continue forth with the horses, and Mealy, you notice behind you on the webs that have kind of overcome kind of like an arch on the gorge that you can see as they're beginning to move. And you quickly look down and see where that movement is coming from, and there's a large spider crawling up on the webs, kind of dashing towards your direction, but it is slow compared to the horses. So you assume that as long as there isn't anything in front of you, you'll be able to outchase or outrun them.
She just points. nervously. I don't think I want that to catch up with us.
Okay, we'll keep going, and if it gets closer, we'll deal with it.
Okay.
You see as Fern quickly hides behind Rhea, takes out his new crossbow, loads a bolt, and shoots at it. He did so at disadvantage, but still hit, so he gets sneak attack and all of that. And you see as the bolt shoots out towards the spider, it hits it. You can hear this almost squeal come from the spider, and it drops from the web onto the ground and splats.
Aww.
That's one way to deal with it.
Let's continue going, because there's probably more.
Are you okay?
Seeing
Uh,
that, 47's gonna prepare a javelin.
Okay, you get a javelin out and ready to
Ready,
throw.
yeah.
You guys continue forth. You guys see a few other spiders kind of approach on the webs, but you guys are quick enough, to go fast and outchase where the webs are as they begin to dissipate slowly and into the night. You go a bit further. The horses seem to be tiring, but you're able to set up camp. Where are you guys setting up camp? In the gorge.
The safest place we can find.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a survival check to find a safe space to.
Who's got good
set up camp.
survival?
What do I have?
I think
I got a plus
Fern
one.
does. I think Fern has natural survivalist for his ability, or something.
Plus, Fern's been in here before and camped in here.
Yeah.
Well, I have a
Probably
4.
would be.
Oh,
I
that'd
was
be good.
about to say I have a 4.
Fern also
so-
has a 4.
Okay, well, it don't matter.
Annie, do you want to look for it?
I'll have you guys roll. You guys can do
Okay.
so at advantage because Fern's helping.
Mhm.
Perfect. That's a 16 plus, so dirty 20.
Okay. So yeah, you guys search for a moment, and you find what looks to be this small alcove. Doesn't look like it's home to anything. Looks like other travelers in the gorge have camped there. There's like a burned down fire. Has enough cover that you guys would be able to be safe from most things. There's at least protection from the back and on top of you guys. You guys set up camp and rest there for the night. Your horses, unfortunately, do not fit in this space. Just enough room for the group of you. Who takes first watch?
Do it.
47.
I would. Cool. I'd like both Ray and 47 to make a perception check for me.
An 8.
Math is so hard. 11.
During your watch, you don't see anything kind of go by your little alcove, but you do hear noises above, and you can almost feel the vibrations of something heavy on top of the gorge, like on the cliffside. Nothing happens, but your watch goes on uninterrupted. Who takes second watch?
Yes. I will.
Okay. Padak will stay up with you and help watch. And go ahead and roll a perception check.
Alright. That requires some brain power. That's a 23?
And he got a 24, so
Oh,
Yeah.
you know.
you guys are vigilant watch. It's scary here, but nothing happens during your watch. Who takes the last final watch? I guess Fern can.
I was about to say, I mean, if my long rest because I'm human is a full 8 hours, so.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you aren't casting spells during your long rest, you don't have to sleep the entire time.
Okay. Then yeah, I can take watch too. That's fine.
Cool. Yeah. He rolled a natural 20 for his, so
Sefty boy.
yeah, Percepti boy, stay winning even when he's not here. Goes unnoticed or goes uninterrupted, and you guys start the next morning. of your travel into the gorge. If someone would like to roll me another d20.
I'll do it again if nobody else wants to volunteer.
I'll do it.
I
Alright.
should not.
12.
Okay, 12. Good to
I
know.
apologize if I curse us.
Yeah. You guys continue forth, getting ready for the next day's journey, and continue into the gorge. About 4 hours into your travel, you are kind of going into this turn in the gorge. And both Fern and Mealy hear something ahead of you guys. It sounds like a language that none of you guys speak.
Are you sure? Because 47 speaks weird languages.
Does anyone speak giant?
Dang it.
Oh dear. Do I have something
I
to
asked this question before for some odd reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, because I think yeah.
Yeah.
Even
no.
though I learned later they speak Yeti and not giant.
Oh dang.
And I don't have that spell anymore that lets us understand what other people are saying.
I do. I
You
think I
do?
do. I have tongues.
You have-
Does that count?
I believe so.
I believe so. It says the spell grants the creature you touch the ability to understand any spoken language it hears.
Yeah, that would work as well. But only
Okay.
one of you would understand, depending on who you want to understand what's happening.
Do I want? Does she want to be selfish today?
Yeah, just I
Uh,
mean, you're the one who you heard it, so I mean, it would
Yeah,
make sense
so
if you
she'll
cast it
probably-
on yourself.
Yeah, I'll cast it on myself.
Okay. So you cast tongue on yourself, and you immediately recognize the words being spoken, though they're slightly kind of being mumbled. Sounds to be just one creature. But what you do comprehend, oh, I'm just hungry. I need food. Oh, maybe someone will.
You could add a lot at the end there.
Yeah.
Maybe someone will come next soon.
Oh.
She looks like paler than normal. She looks like she's gonna freaking like croak.
Wait, Mealy, are you okay?
She just puts a
Really?
hand over his like. Master, there's something that I think wants to eat us.
I mean, that doesn't work. I don't have a mouth, but
You get the point.
what? No.
What wants to eat us?
I don't know. I used a spell to help me understand whatever was coming up, whatever the noise I heard, and somebody was mumbling. Somebody was mumbling about hoping that somebody else comes by for them to be eaten.
I would like everyone to make a perception check for me.
Wait, including me or?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
8.
Okay.
Perception.
It's another 11 for me.
That's another 23 for me. I am very high alert.
It's the anxiety.
That's a
Yeah.
nice for me.
Okay. Both Annie and Mealy, as Mealy's kind of talking about this, you guys feel a slight vibration coming from ahead of you, and then you guys turn to look, and out from the corner you see these large hands and a face that has one eye at the center is looking out and kind of smiles and reaches down to pick up something. What are you guys doing?
That's a Cyclops. That's a
Does he see us?
Look, he's looking at your group, at the horses.
Can 47 throw a javelin?
You can try. But as he's picking something up, you see his hand and captures this like large rock and is getting ready to throw it at you guys.
47.
Oh, can we see
waits
it now
in-
too?
Yeah, I mean, I assume the two of them made notice to it, or to you guys.
She
You see
immediately. I kind of want Amelia to scream in the language. Please wait.
So can I since it's a bonus action, can I go ahead and rage?
Yeah, you can go ahead and rage, but by the time you do that, this rock is hurling towards you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And it more so hits the front of your cart where the horses are. And you see as the rock tumbles in the air and hits the horses, and the cart
How far
looks
away
like
am I?
you at this point you guys are like
No, I meant
60
from the
feet away.
horses.
You guys are all in the cart, correct?
Yeah, and I've raged, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
can I
So
use...
you guys are right there, but it hit the horses and it smashed the front of the cart.
But can I use...
I was gonna
so
cast
at this
Fireball, but I
point-
didn't know if I'd noticed.
Yeah.
So at this point, I would like everybody to roll initiative for me.
Can I not try to shoot the rock out of the sky as it's coming at us, maybe?
No, it's
Damn.
it's like a boulder. It's not a rock. It's a boulder.
Huge
It's like
boulder.
a big boulder.
This is considered a monster, right?
Mm.
Oh,
Huh?
you don't know.
We don't know.
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what to roll again. I forgot.
Initiative.
I forgot.
I think I have... I remember, I think I have advantage on initiative or something now.
I think you do, because I feel like I remember you talking about that.
I just can't find where it says it.
Neely have no initiative. Only one.
Technically, wait, Lila. Technically, if I use my rage as a bonus action, I can move half of my movement in
Yeah,
that same
so-
time. Could I do
yeah.
anything to get where the boulder is to the horses?
You guys are on the cart. It
Yeah.
smashed the cart and the horses, but you can move 20 feet towards the Cyclops.
I meant to do something about the boulder because I
There's
raged
nothing
before.
that you could have done to the boulder.
Okay.
As you were raging, it picked it up and threw it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I will do
What
that,
did?
though.
Okay, yeah, you've moved 20 feet closer. What? Oh, I need to roll for Padoc.
It was a nat 20 for 47.
Oh, nice. So your first attack has advantage.
I rolled
Wait
a
a
one.
minute. So that just regular. I have advantage already, so this is still just advantage.
Oh, this is on your attack, not your initiative, because of
Yeah.
our homebrew roll. Remember
Yeah,
when you
no,
roll a
no,
nat
yeah.
20? Yeah. Oh, Padoc got 9. Okay. So then, what did that bring you up to a total for? 47.
For initiative,
Yeah.
22.
Okay. What did Annie get?
A 9.
So you're going at the same time as the doc. You actually technically go after him. He's a higher dex. Ready? What did Mealy get?
A big fat one. The biggest of one.
And what did Rhea get?
17.
Okay. So at the top of initiative, 47. You are you have just watched this boulder smash into your cart. And you see this Cyclops is now 40 feet in front of you, almost half covered by the side and the cliff.
47 so like just for the sake of coolness, can I say that because they bonus action right as the boulder was getting thrown, that they used their movement at the same time that the boulder was going to like jump off and run at the Cyclops? At the
Oh
same
yeah,
time?
that's
Yeah.
cool. So yeah, you run as it hits. You run on top of the boulder and jump off. I'd like you to make an
Yeah.
acrobatics check for me.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, why?
Oh no.
Why? Oh wait, I have a +9 though, so that's a 12.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to nicely land. You don't do any like cool superhero landing or anything,
Oh,
but then you
man.
begin running for the rest of your turn. So you're 40 feet. You're now with that you're at the Cyclops.
Yep. And go bap them.
Alrighty, go ahead and make an attack roll.
A bap roll.
Attack roll, sure.
That is a. So one is a 14 to hit. Wait, that's with advantage. Okay, so hold on. So that would be 18 plus 9 maths. And then
Okay, that definitely hits.
my second attack is going to be 14 to hit.
That just hits.
Okay. That's 2 hits. And with my as 47 hits, the Cyclops, y'all see it like it's new. There's like a really cool like blast of like purple energy that comes off as they hit the thing now. Where are all my D8s?
That's awesome.
Yeah, I gotta find all my D8s. So that's
Rhea, you were on deck, just so you know.
12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20 points for the first attack.
Okay.
And then the second one. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I rolled both at the same time. I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that. Oh wait, it is 2 d8s now. Okay. It's just like there's not enough space, so I just see the 1 d8. Okay.
No worries.
And then 22 for the second, so 42 damage
Awesome.
total.
Nice. Awesome. You take 2 large smacks with your Morning Star, and this radiant purple energy shoots out from them. And it hurts the Cyclops. That brings it to Ray's turn. What are you doing?
I'm gonna spend some sorcery points.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend 3 sorcery points to Quicken Spell and Twin Spell of Firebolt, because a lot of my stuff now I realize is area of effect, and 47 is right in there. So
Do it.
no, I will not kill you with the fireball. I was thinking about shooting it before the through the thing, but I was like, I don't know if I noticed this shit. So you heard that make a ranged spell attack. So it's technically 4, I think, because it's the quicken spell and the bonus thing. Yeah. Okay, so it's just like Eldritch Blast would be, but because it's only 1 blast each, it's only 4 rolls. So if I miss one of them, then I miss. So get 4 d20s. That is a 9 plus 8, which is 17. And that's it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then 7 plus 8, which is 15.
Okay.
11 plus 8, which is 19. And then 17 plus 8, which is more math.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Math.
Did
Those
they
all
all
hit. Oh,
they all
those
hit? Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was trying to think of math.
Math hard. Literally, okay, roll these. While I was at work the other day, someone called over the walkie, is anyone good at math? And I'm like, you're at work. Okay. I won't be able to do as much damage as I used to be able to do. Because I'm sad. 4 plus. Okay, that's 38 points of fire damage.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah, you do that. You see these 4 fire bolts shoot out towards this creature. It kind of reels back in pain, and that brings it to Padoc's turn. He is going to move to be able to get into range of 47, and he's going to cast Enlarge on 47. So you double in size. You have advantage on strength checks and saving throws, and you add an extra d4 damage to every attack made with weapons.
Y'all, that means I'm like 13 feet and
Yeah.
4 inches
So basically,
tall.
47 was at like the knee level of the Cyclops, and doubles to where he's at like the belly. They're at the belly.
The big ass
And
Cyclops.
then you said advantage
Yeah.
on attack rolls?
On strength checks and saving throws, and then you get plus 1d4 to every to damage. Hopefully that can help. This is a lot, and that brings it to Annie's turn.
Oh, I'm gonna hate me for this. Annie's gonna try and charm monster. She's gonna go up 30 feet.
Okay.
So it must make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm just real quick looking up if this creature type is considered monster.
I swear to God.
Not again.
Because I feel like it shouldn't be a fiend.
Okay, what's the saving throw it has to make?
It has to make a 15.
The what type?
Oh, wisdom, sorry.
Okay. Surprisingly, saved.
Jesus! Fudge monkeys!
You cast the spell and it kind of almost lullabies and then reels back in and shakes its head and says something in a language, and Mealy, you understand it to be, no, don't take me, no. And that brings it to its turn. It's gonna go ahead and make 2 attacks with its great club towards 47. It hits with only one of its attacks. You take 11 points of bludgeoning damage as it whacks you on the head. And that brings it to Mealy's turn. What are you doing?
How much?
11.
Every time she speaks, she is now speaking this giant's language.
Yeah.
So, because she is both scared to death and angry.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, you did not! And then, if possible, I would like to attempt to cast Fast Friends.
Okay. What is that?
It's a 3rd level spell, if you wanted to look at it. I don't know if it would work.
What's the description of it?
It's a long description. That's
It's
why
like
I'm
a humanoid.
Oh,
You charm a humanoid to do whatever you want them to do for I think it's an hour.
okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you go to cast a spell hoping that you can charm this creature in any way, but it does not seem humanoid. So that brings it back to the top 47. You're up. Rhea, you are on deck.
So I took 11 points of damage, but I round down to 5 for half, or is it
Yes,
at
yes,
6?
5.
Okay.
Okay.
47 is going to attack twice again.
Oh no, I forgot Fern.
Oh, Fern needs to
Okay.
go.
So much going on. Okay, Fern goes after the Cyclops. He's going to use his vicious crossbow that he just got and make an attack, which hits 4 plus sneak attack. 3d6, Jesus. Rogues, man. 8, 11, 16. Does 19 points of piercing damage as it shoots kind of in the Cyclops' chest. Now go on with your turn, 47.
I'm a bap twice.
Okay.
Do a bap roll. Okay, that is. This is stupid now. Oh my god. That's a 29 to hit and a 15 to hit.
Those both hit.
Okay. Then 20 damage for the first attack.
Cool.
Okay. Then 24 for the second attack.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, as you're hitting it, you hear it speak out in the language again, and Mila, you understand it to be, stop hitting me, little mouse! And it's like
Big
looking like
mouse
it's getting ready
now.
to stomp on 47, but that brings it to Rhea's turn. What are you doing?
I'm gonna yell out since 47 didn't take any movement. Step back some. Can 47 step back some?
Oh.
You're not gonna step back some? Okay.
Definitely not. No.
Okay. What time of day is it?
It's like noon, but it's still dark here in the gorge.
Okay. I'm
There's
going
very
Okay.
little light shining through.
very little. Got it. Okay. Bonus action, Mantle of Flame.
Okay.
My arms are on fire, guys. And then I'm gonna try to angle it to the point. It's only 1 foot thick, so I'm gonna cast Wall of Fire in a circle around the Cyclops. Because you can cast it as a circle, and I'm gonna try to hit it like it's hold on. It is 20 foot high, 1 foot thick. The wall is opaque and lasts for the duration. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw. But I'm trying to like get it so that it's a circle wall, so that the circle hits the Cyclops and doesn't hit 47.
Yeah. As long as 47 doesn't go on the wall, side of the wall that has the actual damage dealing, they'll be fine. But he rolled a natural 1 on his save. Go ahead and roll that fire damage.
Got it. Cool.
As Anna, you recognize the spell that you cast in the Hag's Den, and you're like, oh, cool.
Whenever you roll fire damage,
Go!
whenever you roll fire damage on your turn, the roll gains a bonus equal to your charisma modifier too. Okay, cool. I'm checking on Mantle of Flame since I don't ever think I've read that. 5d8. All the ones that just... Two, 4, and then okay, that is 31 points of damage and of fire damage. And I'm reading just to make sure in case I need to anything else on my turn for this. Okay, so whenever it ends its turn on that wall too, it will also take some damage, but that's it for now. And then the wall just stays up.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you do that. It reels back, kind of just shouting out curses in its language. All of you hear this strange rustling above you. You hear a very fast and loud wind. And before you realize it, you see this large cone of mist-like green energy shoot out above 47 and shoot out towards the Cyclops. If Vicky would like to introduce what she just did.
Hello.
Hello.
I think
And if you'd like to introduce what that all looks like and what is happening currently.
it's a lot. So the mist, like, should we call it a breath weapon? Shall we? Why not? Is sort of very green, smells of leaves, sort of mossy. It's probably very poisonous. It's a dragon, flying in. Very green, again moss, leaves, very earthy looking, so browns, different greens. I keep saying green a lot, I don't know why. It's very green. And do I describe the rider on the back?
Yeah, describe the
not?
rider on the back.
On the back is a humanoid figure, very tall, very large, very broad. Looks to be in sort of a similar greens, mottled browns, leathers, acorns. Very. I had it all planned, and I'm sat here and I'm like,
Yeah, but if you guys want to look, there's a new token on Roll20 of
Alright.
this character, this rider you see riding the dragon.
Ooh,
Oh my gosh.
I squealed.
Oh. So yeah, you guys see this dragon come in swooping, breaking branches, scattering them onto the gorge floor as they swoop in and release this breath weapon out upon the Cyclops. If you'd like to go ahead and roll damage for me.
Yeah, it's a dex saving throw. It says against my spell save, but I don't know whose spell save it is.
Yeah, he fails.
That's a lot of math. Hang on, 6, 12, 18, 19, 24, 29 points of damage.
How would you like to kill the Cyclops?
Oh gosh. Just like covered in this green mist with sort of like almost like a mini tornado of leaves. Catches him, takes him, and then just pulls the breath out from him, and he just keels over.
Hey, yeah.
I know.
You guys see as this dragon swoops in from above, unnoticed by you all before, and releases this barrage of poison breath down at the Cyclops, narrowly missing 47's enlarged form, and begins to, these leaves begin to swirl around it as it just draws the breath out of the Cyclops, and it just yelps out in pain before kind of coughing and then doubling over. 47, I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
That would be at advantage.
Yes.
So, 47 is hyped up. He's like, "Wow, this is cool! Look at that! It's so cool!" Okay, that is a 9, 10, 11 with advantage.
Yeah, you see as the Cyclops' body is beginning to keel over onto you and falls over on top of your body. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage reduced to 2 as it falls on top of your body. And you're kind of stuck underneath of it now.
That was so cool! You got a dragon! That was so cool!
And Rowan, you see as your dragon lands in the gorge and kind of shakes off the battle it just endured and kind of leans down a shoulder for you to get off.
Okay, I will get off. And kind of approach the prone under the dragon. No, under the Cyclops 47. I'll just like lean over to them. Hi, you want a hand?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Can you like lift a Cyclops too?
Well, I can try.
You
Oh,
see as your
cool.
dragon kind
Yeah.
of comes over and kind of begins to help you lift the Cyclops off of it.
Yeah.
And with ease, both of you are able to kind of lift it enough to where this large warforged, something you've never seen in your life, crawls out from underneath of it. And you guys all see this too, and you guys are probably pretty stunned at this. At least Fern is, and Padak is kind of just looking like crazed. Like he's never seen a dragon before. But yeah, what do you guys do?
Hi there! Thanks for helping us!
Well, I would like to say that I think we had it covered, but like the help was cool, but like, you know,
Yeah.
I was gonna hit it, and it probably would have died.
Oh, definitely. I think if you'd have hit it with your weapon, yeah, I think it'd have gone over, definitely.
How do we get 47 back to its normal size?
Oh, yes, okay.
Wait,
And
no,
he
I
loses
like
concentration on
it.
a spell, and you see his 47, goes down to their normal height. And 47, you are now looking up to this new friend of yours, the one that helped you.
This is strange.
How tall is your character, Vicky?
Rowan is 8 foot. Now that I suppose Rowan's closer to the ground, you can see that they are fur-balled, very very shaggy hair, like completely shaggy, sort of a gingery orangey yellow colour, just all different mats of hair, and these 2 massive great big horns, we'll call them, are basically based him on the Highland Coo, if anyone's recognizing them. Yeah, just really gentle brown cow looking eyes that just kind of regard everybody just like, hello.
that was super cool.
Mhm.
I'm 47. That's everybody.
Hi, everybody. Oh yeah. Sorry. I'm Rowan. This is Elder. Points to the
And you
dragon.
see the dragon kind of slowly kind of walks over to kind of meet by the side of Rowan and kind of just in his own language kind of just not growls but just kind of groans almost as like a way of saying hello.
Pet the dragon.
47's definitely going over to pet the dragon.
Okay.
I'm gonna see
you
if our
guys-
horses are dead.
Yeah, your horses are dead.
Ugh, not again.
No, not Cash and Dakota!
Wait,
Okay, Annie goes and
resurrect
Annie goes to pet the
them.
dragon.
And part of your cart is also kind of destroyed.
I cast mending on the cart.
I was about to
It
say the
doesn't
same thing.
help.
Oh
What if
no!
we all cast mending on the cart?
What if we all did it?
I spent so much money on this.
I can't ever spend money.
Can we
again.
make it usable again?
You guys could try. But Annie, you go over towards the dragon.
72.
Rowan, you see this 5 foot tall human with bright fuchsia hair just kind of jaunting up over towards Alder.
Just don't eat. Yeah. Sure.
Annie, I would like you to make an animal handling check as you approach the dragon.
Yes, my
47
best
2,
cat.
47 2.
You as well, 47.
Yeah.
That's a 18 plus a 7, that's a 25.
Okay. What does 47 get?
15.
Okay. Annie, you approach first. You see it as it kind of lowers its head, trying to like meet your gaze. And it sniffs. That's a word. Sniffs your hand, and quickly kind of just slowly puts its nose towards your hand. 47, you approach, and it kind of slightly jerks its head towards you. So a little more wary of you. It's never seen metal and wood walking before, but doesn't mind your presence.
Hi, friend. Hello. Very interested in this giant Orsa.
Yeah. Fern is kind of just off by the cart. Not really interested. And Padak is like, it's kind of like in between where the cart is and where you guys are as a group, kind of just standoffish, kind of not sure of the situation. For you, Vicky / Rowan, Padak is an Indian man, dark skin, black hair that's kept into a bun and has a wrap around like head portion. Has a septum ring, about 5'10"ish. Seems to be kind of some sort of arcane user.
I suppose since Annie and 47 are closer to me, I'll just be sort of like, well, you know it's dangerous in this gorge, you know.
Annie while petting the dragon. Yeah, well, we were told to come here to meet someone.
Yeah, we're kind of here on purpose. And we know it's dangerous, and that's kind of, part of the fun.
Okay. So, what kind of person are you here to meet?
That's a good question. I don't know.
How do you know when you like? Are they gonna have like a rose or something you can identify them with?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
47, did you say anything about that?
No. That's a great point. I think we'll know, though. I think we'll know when it happens. We'll give it some time, maybe a couple days, weeks, whatever it takes.
To be fair, we're also looking for someone else that we know a little bit more about, but they might be dead.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a
So
shame.
we're looking for
So
someone dead and someone alive.
Right. Okay.
Wait, but the other one might not be dead. We prefer him if he were alive.
Yeah, very true. Definitely want him alive.
Okay. I'm confused. your other friends, did they know more about what's going on, or?
I think at this point, like, Mealy will come and say her greeting. Hello.
Hi.
I'm Mealy.
Nice
Very
to meet you.
adorable dragon you have.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said adorable, but aye, alright.
Well, as our friends have mentioned, we are looking for 2 people.
Okay, well, one dead, one alive?
Supposedly, we don't know if the other one's dead or not. It's a sibling of that one. And she points over to Rhea.
Why are you telling strangers my business? What's going on?
Questions are asked.
Dragon!
I think it's the dragon. I think it makes everybody kind of talkative.
I look into the distance. I used to have a dragon once.
As
Your
Orsa-
little bat
How
Orsa's
existed.
just flying by.
I put my hand out like this so Orsa can hang on it upside down.
He lands and kind of snuggles up as it's daytime, ready to sleep.
My dragon is a bat now.
Oh,
And I
that's
love him.
fascinating.
Sorry.
She says that honestly, if we don't describe him to some people who seem decent, then we obviously won't be finding them, will we?
Oh, that's true. Aye. I mean, yeah, you gotta ask. And I mean, you did all right with the big guy. You were talking to him. I did hear you.
Oh, thank you.
Ah.
Just a spell I had. So, what are you doing in the Scourge?
It's a good question. You ever had one of those dreams where you think you need to be somewhere, and then you get there and there's a cyclops attacking some people?
What was your dream about? Like,
It was one of them important dreams. Like, you know, it means something, but it is actually something else.
I believe we found our person.
Did a god speak to you in your dream?
How do we know that?
I believe our.
This is the person.
But dreams
It-
don't automatically mean they're a person. Sent from a god, they say really loud.
Did
Oh,
you
no,
have a dream
I-
from a god?
No, oh god, no. I don't know. I dream of the forest and the moons more than gods.
Mars over the moon.
And her mother is.
Can we go to somewhere safer right now?
I mean, did the Cyclops have friends?
Probably better go before we find out.
We also don't have any horses or the cart.
The doc, can you help with the cart, maybe?
Yes, I can try to help fix the cart, but nothing I can do about the horses, unfortunately.
I mean, I guess I could turn into a horse. Maybe, Rowan, maybe your dragon wouldn't mind helping pull the cart with me as a horse.
I'm just gonna look at Alden and just be like, I don't.
Can
He
we
kind of just groans.
What if
Yeah,
we just
he ain't.
revive the horses?
They're kind of in a rock, so. Be a little difficult.
And
I should have known the moment I spent all my money on them that they would die.
I mean, at least we got 5 days out of them.
You having a bad run of luck with horses?
Okay, I'm just gonna conjure some animals up here. So Annie conjures 2 horses.
Did you want to wait until I fix the cart? Maybe. It might take me a bit to
Yeah,
do that.
okay, that's fine.
All right. Okay. And he kind of begins trying to fix the cart.
47 is doing their best and wants to try to mend too.
Okay. You slowly mend together the shatters of wood. Fern actually is helping Padak, though, silently.
How long is this taking? Have I got time to brew some tea?
For sure. Yeah, this has taken so far an hour. So you guys have time to chat. But before we get into that, let's take a quick break. Alrighty, and welcome back. We pick up as the group has just fought a Cyclops and a tall Furbolg, and their dragon has swooped in to assist. Padak is currently working on the last bit of fixing the cart. Is there anything you guys would have been doing during this hour's time?
Hey Rowan, what's your last name?
We don't have last names.
Oh.
I mean, it would be, I suppose, in the human terms, maybe like son of speaker, because upon my pa being a speaker, but we don't really, not in the village.
Okay, well, I've just found that this is apparently useful information that you need about people.
Oh.
Yeah. So, I will write that down mentally.
Well, to tell me more, like, who told you about this? Where's this come from?
Oh, just like, I just don't know how that works, because I have one name, and then someone asked me about the last name of somebody I knew, and it would make it easier for them to find somebody, and I didn't know their last name, and I felt really, really bad, because I knew them.
Well, if you got a description of them, because normally we just describe.
You just describe Wait. Just describe each other?
He was a gnome.
Yeah.
Or no, he was a halfling. What was he?
Halfling.
He was a halfling. The one we're looking for is a gnome. She has copper hair.
Okay. So you're looking for small person with copper hair, aye.
Yeah. But it would just be easier if we knew their last name. But I've realized that I never ask anyone their last names, so I think I'm gonna start.
Right. I guess that technically means that we're looking for 3 people. So if you're who we need to look for, then we're now looking for 2 people.
Yeah, we're looking for 2 people.
Alive,
3.
but possibly both dead.
The number that you're looking for, it keeps going up. I'm pretty sure numbers go up.
Did you say that there was a village?
I mean, we are technically looking for the hair as well. So that's a 4th, 3rd.
Yeah, there's a lot of. You have a lot of people that you're looking for.
Wait, did you say we're looking for the ire? Because that's the 5th, or is that the 4th?
Rowan, that
Oh,
name
the fourth.
peaks in your mind.
Aye. This ire that you'd be looking for, is that the name of the person?
Neely, what's your mom's name?
I thought we established that was a maybe.
No, I thought we established that was like
I thought your dad established that it's not.
Do you know, Mr. Rowan? Do you know, Rasha Operia?
That name means nothing.
Never heard of them. Are they famous or something?
Apparently. It's not that important. She probably changed it.
You know, it sounds like it's important to you. You look a bit sad when you're saying it.
It's so long, so the short end of it is basically it's my mother, and she's probably not the best person. My biological mother.
Yeah,
It's
she's
complicated.
the ire, I think. Or we think.
Really hoping not, personally.
What makes you think that?
We ran into someone recently when we were at a hag's swap who looked exactly like I do.
Well, it weren't you.
Well, obviously not.
I'm just checking. You never know.
You are right about that.
So I'm probably brewing tea at this point. I'm probably made a fire, brewing some tea. handing out little wooden cups.
Okay, yeah. Easy enough to do.
I check
You
to
guys
see if
sit
it's
around and
poisoned.
have tea. Okay, make a medicine check.
Damn it. Let me check my medicines. Oh, not good. 9.
Seems fine.
It's a natural mint. It'll give it a little tingle.
But yeah, you guys sit around, kind of waiting for an hour as Padak basically starts working on the cart. Fern is semi-helping, and 47 is mending splinters of wood. Together. But yeah, once the hour is up, the cart is basically complete. He had to use some of the materials he bought in Yethasari to fix up the cart. But it's able to be driven by something. So what are you guys doing?
Annie casts conjure animals. Wow.
Okay, you cast that. And yeah, you guys are continuing on for the day. What does Rowan do? Do you ride along with them, or do you fly ahead?
Oh, I think I'm gonna scout ahead. I'm gonna fly.
Okay.
back.
Well, yeah, you get up onto your saddle on Alder and fly ahead. I will ask as you get up there to go ahead and make a perception check for me.
I'm good at this.
As Rowan flies up there, 47's like, so they're just coming with us now?
I mean, didn't you say that we were gonna meet someone to help us out?
Yeah, and I also said that we won't know. How will we know who they are? I mean, they seem fine to me, and they have a dragon, so why did I just go
Sure.
kind of Midwestern or something just there? Or like Wisconsin.
It only just occurred to me that Vicky went from being the smallest to the tallest.
On purpose.
I love it.
16 for perception.
Okay, yeah. You break through the treetops with Alder. He kind of shakes them off as he flies upwards. As you and both Alder go ahead and take a look around, you don't necessarily see anything to danger, but you do see another, 50 miles of the gorge that continue forth. Yeah. You just scout ahead and kind of just make sure you keep looping back and keeping an eye on where they are in the gorge. Cool.
Yeah, I'll just fly forward.
Awesome. Doing that. Your dragon's presence probably scares most of the things away. So, yeah. Yeah, what is the rest of you guys doing?
Just so you know, I used that time to take a short rest to heal back up.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
What's the plan now, guys?
47's
So-
walking ahead, this just like before.
Then to Annie and Mealy, I say, what's the plan now, guys?
Well, there's also Padak and Fern as well.
And Badak and Fern.
We gotta find your brother, and we gotta find the Ire, and we gotta find Copper, but that's like kind of on the back burner because Trip said like if we get over there. But I mean, if we're over here, we might as well do that, just so we know.
Mealy, would you be able to send a message to my my mom to ask her like if a body was delivered?
It was very gruesome.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that my spells are back up, right? Since I rested at some point.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then I send a message and it says, "Hey, it's Mealy. Has a body arrived?"
That's so ominous.
I know.
You send that and you hear her response very quickly. No, not at the moment. If you keep checking in, I'll let you know when it does.
She says if we keep checking in, she'll know. Or let us know.
So we should still check.
Does she
Yeah.
know whose body she should be expecting?
Yeah, we told her. Or Amelia told her.
Okay.
It is pretty ominous. Your daughter's friend says, "Hey, has the body arrived yet?"
Well, I mean, Amelie's not really great with words at times.
No, that's what I asked you to say. So okay. So, do we have any information, Yair? I don't know what to do at this point about.
Fern at this point kind of speaks up. Before Trip and I made our way through the gorge, he kind of chokes up as he's saying these words, kind of thinking back. We knew of some person that he knew of that maybe we could ask when we get there.
Smart. Keep an eye out.
Are we
have-
gonna be able to ask them safely?
I mean, we were able to ask them safely about thieves' guilds and things before passing through, so. I mean, if not, we're gonna meet our inevitable end anyway, so.
Alright, let's. Okay. Ire, Copper, brother. And also mystery person.
Wait, I thought Rowan was the mystery person.
Rowan the mystery person?
You did say that they were here to help you, that they would find help in the gorge. They did help us, so perhaps.
I would think so. Especially when two people had a dream and also both the symbols of the goddesses were there.
Well, yes, they did. Rowan did speak of the moons, so perhaps.
We should talk to them more.
Yes, I agree. I also think that we should keep a keen eye on the words they say. We don't know if we can trust them, especially with us just willy-nilly saying that we're going.
It's okay, Badak. It wasn't your fault.
Oh, was that Padak? I thought that was Orsa. Fuck.
No, that's Padak.
Just
Orsa's like
kidding.
Orsa's high pitched and kind of up here every time.
And excitable.
Yeah,
I'm back.
but yeah, I think we should kind of watch what they say, especially when we're willy-nilly, saying the Aya's name aloud to strangers we've just met. But
Look, there's 6, 7, 1, 2. There's 6 of us and 1 of him. Even if he's got
they have a
that-
dragon, so
Yeah, but we've got a bat.
I'm pretty sure a dragon could beat a bat any day.
47 from the front yells, "Bring it on!"
Oh dear.
Um,
Okay.
Take him.
Oh. Can Mealy pray and ask to see if it is the person we are searching for?
Yeah. Go ahead. What do you pray? What do you say?
Goddess Alora, come to ask if this is the person that which we seek. The dragon rider, Rowan.
Go ahead and make a religion check with advantage.
Okie dokie. So I choose.
Nice, natural
Yeah.
20. So you say that holding on to your symbol of Alara and kind of just looking up towards the sky, though there you can't see any moons as it's midday. And you hear that soft voice that you've heard a few times before. I believe you found your person in the Dragon Rider.
Thank you, goddess. And on that note, that is friend. No beating up. She looks to 47.
Beating up what? The dragon?
Oh,
Roll
I would not
something.
try a dragon. Ooh.
Sorry, my dogs did a weird thing just now. Totally distracted me. I mean, I don't mean like beat. I just meant like, you know, if they weren't necessarily the one that we were supposed to find and they did a bad thing, then I would fight the dragon. I'm not meaning like now I'm gonna fight the dragon. So I could. I'm just saying like now.
She's just like squinting at them the entire time. Like, I know better.
They're 40
Oh,
feet in front of you, just
sorry.
yelling back and forth.
Oh.
With your perception, you hear parts of this conversation, Rowan.
Yeah, I was gonna say how loud is this?
I mean, you don't hear all of it or the context of it, but you hear certain words like your name or the dragon or things like that.
Okay, good.
Anything else that you guys are doing as you walk to the gorge until you have to find rest? Okay. Yeah, you guys eventually bed down. Rowan, I assume you and Alder come down into the gorge, or do you sleep on atop the cliff side?
How, like, is it wide enough for Alder to sit in there comfortably?
More comfortably before. It's like 100 feet wide, so
Oh, yeah.
it's a
Sure,
big
yeah.
it's a big gorge. So
Mhm.
yeah, you're definitely able to.
As long as they're
Uh,
able to lift off.
yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah, they can lift off easily.
Okay. Come down and say hi.
Okay.
I have more tea. I have soup probably to share.
Okay. Yeah, you guys eventually bed down, and you guys see as the green dragon and its rider come down as well as you go to make up camp for the night. So yeah, they land, and as you guys are setting up camp, anything you're doing?
Knitting.
Cool.
I'm just
No,
setting
Rowan,
fire.
where did you meet your dragon?
Oh, yeah, it's a long story. I'm happy to tell it if you want to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Feel free to chime in whenever you want, Alder. You know, if I get stuff. Your side of the story, you know. So, yeah. Long story. Set off normally, you know. You live in a village. You have friends. You grow up. You know. Yeah. And then
I had friends when I grew up. I mean, I had one friend, but that was it.
yeah, same.
I was
think
just
everybody
kind
has,
of
like, that.
created, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah. But I suppose it's different for other. Maybe it's different for some folk. Anyway, yeah. So one night I dreamt of dragons. Alder in particular.
At this point, you see that Elder is kind of sitting like how a dog would, with like their butt on the ground, but like they have their head like up high, and they're kind of like searching around, and they almost nod as Rowan says this.
And Alder dreamt of me. And yeah, and we grew up near a forest, and the forest were always my friend. So I decided I'm gonna go see what this dream means.
So if I dream about a dragon, then I could potentially befriend a dragon.
I mean, that's what I'm hearing, I
suppose-
think. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose it might work like that. It has to be a particular dragon. Because you bond with the dragon.
I mean, animals love me, so
I mean, yeah, you do have a way with the animals, for sure. So maybe there's a dragon out there for you. Yeah.
okay.
Aye.
Annie sits down next to the dragon and just starts petting him.
Kind of just looks down as you're like basically petting his paw, and that's it. But Padak kind of speaks up. I assume you're from Wyvrest, correct, Rowan?
Yeah, we probably don't call it that, but Yeah, if it's
Well, it's just the country that's north of here.
aye, yeah.
Where did you learn to dragon ride? Did you just come naturally to you?
I'd like to say I have some what's the word, like natural affinity with it, but
Lovely.
it kind of depends on the dragon and all, because it's not really a like a horse and a rider. It's more like a friend and a friend.
Yeah, I was just curious because I've read a lot about how the first dragon rider, Lorelei Morkayan, she was the first dragon rider in Wyvress.
Yeah, I heard of her.
I believe she rode a yellow dragon, and she helped defeating the Rivrock, who tried to take over, or did take over, Vernia, the capital city. I'm sorry, I'm word vomiting my knowledge.
No, it's interesting. I like it. It's nice that people heard of them from outside.
Well, yes. She's widely known in history. She took down Rivrock, one of the ancient green dragons, similar to yours. But I think this Rivrock was he was corrupted. I think by Mulgore. At least what I've read in the writings.
I'm gonna. Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Anyway, that was a lot. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. It's yeah, like I say, it's nice that other people have heard from us, because not many people have heard of dragon riders. Like, I turn up and people are like, dragon, kind of, and then I turn up and they're like, no.
Well, in Edarin, the country we're in, not many dragon riders.
No.
That's mostly just Wyvress. Dragon riders are well known there. Basically, Lorelei and her dragon, after defeating Rivrock, went and basically helped people become dragon riders. I can't. Do you remember her dragon's name? I think it began with an S.
Sardon? Might be.
No, I don't think it is.
Would Annie remember this? No,
make a history check.
Nat 20.
Nice. You remember reading in the Hiram Institute about dragon riders, and the first one, Lorelei Morkayan, she rode a yellow and pink dragon named Solaris.
Yeah, her name was Solaris!
Yes. I remember now. Wonderful. I think she was part of a group. I can't remember their name either. I don't know if they really had a name, though. I think they were just known as the... I can't remember. There was a whole group of them. There was twin sisters and everything. But anyway, I'm going on for a bit. I think I need to go to sleep. I'm a bit tired.
Yeah, that was a lot. Does that normally happen to anybody else?
Well, I think it's sometimes.
Yes, there's I have a lot of social interests. It's just sometimes when I get on a tangent, I can't stop.
No, I enjoy it. It's good to hear these things. It's amazing you know so much knowledge.
Well, I thank you. I'm gonna go lay down now. And he kind of just goes and lays down, kind of facing away from you, kind of awkwardly.
So, anybody else got any knowledge that they want to share?
Have you heard the ancient story of the Man of Spiders?
And the big group, the Avengers.
No. What were the Avengers?
I think
Who puts knives out in his hands?
you hear Badak. I think the name was the Revengers. Sorry.
Yeah, the
Again.
Revengers.
Avengers.
Yeah, the Avengers. Were they after the Eye and all, or?
They had a big green thing called the Bulk.
I'm just gonna leave that hanging.
The bulk.
The Bulk.
goes with our previous.
That was
session.
amazing.
That's so good.
That fully just knocked our feet out. Oh god.
Dead.
The bulk, Daddy Longlegs, Hawkeye. Oh, IHawk. Sorry.
IHawk? That sounds like IHOP.
IHOP.
You should. Wasn't it me, Hawk?
Daddy Longlegs, the only woman in the group.
Oh yeah, and there was Black Spider.
That was Daddy Longlegs.
No, then
You mean
there's also
Mommy
Who's Black Spider?
Longlegs?
Jack Mommy Longlegs.
No, I know. I said it because of the misogyny.
Oh, the misogyny.
The misogyny. Anyway, let's tell campfire stories.
So you tell campfire stories about the Man of Spiders, the Revengers, Guardians of the Plains, and everything. For you all eventually take a rest, taking watches. Nothing happens during the night, and you're on to your next day's journey. I will say, you guys have, with the horses that Annie can conjure, as well as if Alder wants to, can help drag the cart much faster than any horses. You guys have roughly a week until you meet the other side of the gorge. Is there anything you guys want to do on any of those days?
47 wants to try to pull the cart.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a strength check for me.
Whoa.
Got this.
That is a dirty 20.
Yeah, you're able to pull the cart basically for 4 hours until you kind of feel a little tired before then, but you're able to get pretty far with the cart.
Guys, I could pull the cart too.
Oh,
Then we don't have
sorry.
to keep having Annie make new horses.
Very thoughtful of you.
I told
I'm
you I
gonna-
could do it.
You did it. You told us you could do it, and you did it. You very impressed.
Good job, 47.
Thank you.
I'm gonna ask Mealy to check in on my mom again. And then
Okay.
while we're going through the gorge, I'm occasionally gonna stop and look for flowers.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Investigate. Ooh, that was. Let's do 19.
It's you haven't seen any flowers as you've been passing through the gorge, but during one of the nights, you guys find this smaller cave that you guys are all able to fit into. But you kind of go into there's a small offshoot of it that has what looks to be flowing water, and on the water there's these glowing flowers.
I'll pick some.
Oh, how beautiful! And Mealy's just all over, helping Rhea pick some.
Yeah, you're able to pick some flowers.
47 is
One night-
knitting something that they don't let anyone see.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check for me.
I mean, they know that
I'm also-
they're knitting, but
Yeah.
I'm making something with the flowers that no one can see as well.
Okay, you make a sleight of hand check as well.
that's a 19.
Cool.
12.
Okay. No one sees what 47's making. They're keeping it really hidden.
So good.
The glowing of the flowers takes a bit, but you basically are like, don't look at me. And nobody looks at you because you still have a semi hand cannon with fire. So, yeah. Anything else anyone wants to be doing during this time? Okay. Well, we will then pick up next week with when Kristen can join us to meet Rowan and to maybe have any roleplay that they want to discuss during that travel time. But we'll pick up next week as you guys are exiting the gorge. I'm so very happy to have Vicky back as Rowan. And again,
nice
thank
to be
you
back.
for Mage for completing this beautiful work in such short
It's
notice.
amazing. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, go check that out over on Twitter at The Magic Telephone, and we will see you next week. And may the dice guide you beautiful friendships.